first, I'm gonna go in with the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cannabis Dry Oat and Ultra Repair Cannabis and Oat Dry Oil. So pretty much what this is gonna do is help hydrate my skin. And it does help to nourish and de-stress as well. I have very dry skin, so I do like this oil to help kind of give me that nice glow that I want. The good thing about this one too though is that it doesn't feel super heavy like most oils do. This one absorbs pretty quickly, which I like. So I'm just gonna do a couple drops of this on my face. And I did do my eyebrows already off camera, just because it's faster that way. Okay, so then after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with my primer. This is the Ole Henricksen Banana Bright Face Primer. So it does have vitamin C inside this primer to help hydrate your skin, but it also helps with any dark spots and fine lines. I mainly use it because it helps to illuminate, which I really like, especially if I'm going for a glowy look. This is something that I typically reach for the most. I mean, it's my everyday primer, so I really like that one for a glowy look. I found it to help with my acne scars as well, because I do have some acne scars, and I have found it to help take some of it away, which is good, because you know we don't like those acne scars. Okay, so after that, what I'm gonna do is I actually like to kind of spot conceal my dark spots while I do my eyes, and the reason being is because one is kind of like a color corrector. So I'm gonna go in with my Born This Way concealer by Too Faced, and I'm gonna use this as a spot corrector, and I'm gonna leave it on the spots for a couple minutes until I'm done doing my eyes. So I'm gonna leave that there like that, so that way they can get corrected. Let me put on some concealer on my eyes. I'm just going in with the same concealer, Too Faced Born This Way. I honestly really like this concealer. I feel like, to me personally, it's better than Shape Tape. It's not as drying as Shape Tape, which I like because I have really dry skin. But if you're allergic to coconut, you cannot use it, because it does have coconut inside. Okay, so after this I'm going to put some powder on. Let me find my powder. Okay, so I'm going to use the It Cosmetics Celebration Foundation for the powder for my eyes. It's a little crusty because I used it like every single day. So yeah, it's like hella crusty. Sorry about that. But I do recommend this powder. I love the way it sets. I use it for my face as well. Super creamy. I'm going to go in actually with my Fenty Beauty bronzer as my eyeshadow. I'm going to use this as my crease color. It looks like this, and the shade is in Private Island. So let me go ahead and take this into my crease. I'm going to go in with my Farrah brush in the number 22E shade and blend. So I'm going to take the tapered side, the really tapered fluffy side, and just dip it into my bronzer, and I'm just gonna blend this out in my crease. So I'm gonna use the KKW Beauty times Mario palette, and we're gonna go in with this shade right here, and we're gonna apply that to the lid. So let's go ahead and grab a brush. So I'm gonna go in with the Morphe M213 brush, and I'm gonna go in with that bronzy shade, and I'm gonna start from the inner corner all the way to the outer. Okay, so I'm gonna go back in with the same brush that I used for the bronzer, and I'm just gonna go over this again. Alright, so I'm gonna use the other side that has nothing on the brush, and I'm just gonna diffuse the top. For foundation, I'm going to use the Marc Jacobs Shameless foundation, and I'm using the shade Light Y210. So technically, you're supposed to apply this foundation every 2 hours because of the SPF, but it has a 24-hour hold. So I haven't found it to be runny on me or anything. I actually really like it. This foundation is not full coverage though, so if you're a full coverage type of girl, this is not the foundation for you. If you like light to medium coverage, then this is the foundation for you. This one is very buildable as well, but it's not going to be super full coverage. So I just like to swirl it on. I'm like kind of running out because I use it every single day. And disclaimer, this color actually doesn't really match me perfectly, but I'm super pale and I don't like to look super pale, so I like to go a little bit darker. So this one's just I would say a shade darker. It's not like orange on me. So yeah. Okay, so then after that, I'm gonna go in with my crusty Real Technique sponge. I do have new ones, but I don't know. I personally like use sponges. I feel like they work better because of all the product that's inside. I don't know, it just works better when it's used. This foundation is also very glowy looking, in my opinion, so that's why I really like it as well. Okay, so after that, I'm actually going to spot conceal again. So going in with my Too Faced Born This Way foundation, concealer. I'm going to spot conceal my blemishes. And I'm going to leave that there while I do my under eyes. So now I'm going to do this under my eyes. And I kind of like to go in this shape. Now this concealer is very full coverage. So that's why I kind of go light with my foundation, because my concealer is already full coverage. So it's honestly going to cover all the spots that I need to be covered. Now I'm going to blend this out. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with the Fenty loose powder. So it looks like that. It's pretty dirty, but I'm going in the shade Lavender. And I'm going to put that under my eyes, both my creases. And apply it. So I'm going to leave it there like that and do the other side. So I'm gonna leave that there like that. You're like a crazy person. But that's okay, because if you crease really bad under your eyes, this is gonna help you from creasing. Okay, so that was a complete fail. Everything I recorded before this was not in focus. It was literally this bottom half of my face, but that's okay. So literally all I did was I spot concealed again and I blended it in. I put on the Fenty powder. I'll probably insert the clips. I just put some Fenty powder on the spot conceals, and then I blended and diffused that out with my Celebration foundation by Cosmetics powder. And I just bronzed up with my Fenty Beauty bronzer, which is this one in the shade Private Island, like that. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with, good thing that person called me, because I swear to God I would have still been recording. I would have recorded this whole video and it would have been shit. So yeah, like I said before, if you notice the difference in the videos from the first clips to now, is because I had to use my phone, unfortunately, because I lost the I lost the charger to my camera. So I'm gonna be just filming my videos on my phone. It's probably easier. It's probably not gonna be super HD, but hey, I'm here. So now what I'm gonna go in is no, it's not what I'm trying to say. Now what I'm gonna do is put on blush. So I'm gonna go in with my Cheerleader palette by Benefit. Now I really like this palette. So what it comes with is the two Hoola bronzers. This one is in the shade Caramel for my darker girls, and then this is just the regular Hoola bronzer. And then it does come with two blushes, which are these two. Sorry if they're not really in focus. Which are these two, and then it does come with this new highlight, which is called Cookie. Now this highlight is the bomb, literally the best highlight of life. I've been using it every single day, and I love it so much. It looks so blinding. So you're gonna see right now once I apply these products, or I apply, you know what I mean. Okay, so I'm gonna actually go in with both of the blushes. So I'm gonna go in with Coralista and Goldrush from the palette, and I'm gonna apply that to my cheeks. I should have just went live. Blush is one thing that I say fades the quickest on your face as opposed to other things, because it's on the top layer of all the makeup, so it disappears pretty quickly. So don't be afraid to put on a lot. Obviously not like too much, but don't be afraid to put on enough so that it doesn't disappear. And okay, so after that, we're gonna put on the highlight. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply the highlight. So I'm using this brush. It broke, and I don't know, I really like the brush, so I haven't gotten a new one. So I'm just using it like this. Don't mind me. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. You see that shit? You see that shit? Now I like to blend it downwards so it doesn't look like a stripe. Okay, so now that we've done the highlight, I'm gonna just take off the loose powder with my sponge and just blend it in. Okay, so I'm actually gonna go in with the cosmetic Celebration foundation, and I'm gonna put that under my eyes. So I'm just gonna take a brush and apply that. Now this is just gonna ensure that I don't crease. Because I do crease pretty hard. So I'm gonna go in with the Artist Couture loose pigment highlight in the shade Coco Bling. Now it looks something like this. looks like that. It's just a loose highlight. Can't really see it, but it's too blinding, that's why you can't see it. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm gonna take some of this and I'm just gonna apply that on top of the highlight I already applied. Now, when you first buy it or even look at the tester, you're gonna think that it looks super glittery. Oh, it's gonna look like glitter. It's so fine that it actually melts into your skin and it does not look like glitter. It looks like a nice glow that you have going on. So I'm actually gonna take that Artist Couture highlight and I'm gonna put it on my brow bone, since we didn't pick out a brow bone color. With this fluffy brush and just blend it out. Just like that. All right, and then don't forget your nose highlight as well. I'm actually gonna go in with a eyeliner. So I'm gonna go in with brown eyeliner because I don't wanna use black. I want it to look bronzy. I don't want it to look smoky. So I'm gonna use this eyeliner by Illamasqua. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it looks like that. And it's in the shade, it's in the shade Honor. So I'm gonna put this on right up top here on my not on my waterline, on my top lash line. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take a brush, a nice clean brush, and just blend that out. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna actually take the same eyeliner and put it on my waterline. So fun to edit. I don't know, should I put on lashes? But I'm gonna go in with mascara first. So I'm gonna go in with my Marc Jacobs Noir mascara. I like this mascara because I have hooded eyelids, so if I don't wear lashes, this doesn't smudge on the top of my lid. This mascara is smudge proof, it's volumizing and curling. Like go on like brunch on a hot summer's day, then you can just put on mascara, which I think I'm gonna do. I was so set on putting on lashes and I'm like, no. So next what I'm gonna do is I actually like to take a dried out pen eyeliner. And what I'm gonna do with this is actually make fake birthmarks. So I like to do this on any of, I would say, texture that I have. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in with a brown eyeshadow. I use the one in the Jaclyn Hill palette. Do I even want to show you guys my Jaclyn Hill palette? It's so crusty. Okay, I'll show you guys anyways. I use this one right here for the fake birthmarks. Excuse my crusty ass Jaclyn Hill palette, but I mean, that was like the first palette I ever got, so it looks like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this and put it on my texture. You see how that doesn't look like fake because it's brown? Next, I'm gonna go in with my setting spray. I'm gonna use, this is like completely empty, but I'm gonna use the Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist. I really like this setting spray, especially if you're going for something dewy. Now you can use this one as a primer as well, so you can prime and set with this one. It's supposed to mimic the 24 karat gold drops, but in a setting spray. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray this on. dry. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe lip liner in the shade Zippy. And I'm gonna line my lips with this one and kind of fill them in too. So after I go in with that, I'm gonna go in with my Bare Minerals Bare Pro lipstick in the shade Petal. And it looks like this. I use this one a lot, so it's kind of like oldie, not old, but a little bit dirty. Now I like this one because when you apply it, when you first apply it, it's gonna feel nice and kind of like a lipstick, but then over time it dries a little bit and it feels like a liquid lipstick, so that's why I like it. Really pinky. All right, and then that's it. That's all I do for a nice glowy look. All right, and that would be all. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching my hot mess. Hopefully I can edit this video kind of nicely. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys will come back to my next video. Don't forget to subscribe down below, like the video, comment. Yeah, all right, see you guys next time. Bye.